So almost everybody has a phone today, but I bet none of us stop to think about the physical and mental effects it can have on you, as well as some of those decreased communication skills. So according to the Utah State University, a survey conducted by David Scram published in November 2019, 53% of people believe they personally use their phones too much. And this study was conducted with like 631 parents across the United States, and half of them half of them who believed that they use their phones too much. And the aim of Scram's study was to find out how technology affected couple and parent-child relationships. Scram is also known as the Utah State University relationship specialist, and he mentioned that technology will inevitably creep into every part of our lives. And with technology making our day-to-day lives increasingly more convenient, why wouldn't we end up just abusing it and just using it excessively? And this is why I want to inform you that technology can negatively affect you in multiple parts of your life. So first I want to talk about the toll technology can have on your body. There's several different health issues, but I'm really only going to focus on two of the physical ones. And one of them, which you've probably heard before multiple times, is that children are increasingly becoming overweight because of the sedentary lifestyle, just like sitting and playing video games or like watching TV. And according to the Annuals of the American Academy of Political and Social Science by Amy Hillary, kids are just spending more time inside watching TV instead of going outside and playing. And while they're watching TV, it's full of these ads promoting unhealthy foods, which means when they do go outside, they just want to go and get like McDonald's or something, it's kind of a vicious cycle. And also, you probably know phones emit like a really small amount of radiation. It typically won't affect you too much, but this radiation can result in a thermal effect with microwaves. So usually if you're like holding your phone up to your head, your brain can deal with this thermal effect by increasing the blood flow to your brain so that it doesn't bother you, but your eyes do not have this like temperature regulation effect. And in that same article by Saad Hassan, he points out that excessive exposure to microwaves, it led to rabbits getting cataracts in their eyes. So looking at your phone too much probably isn't great for your eyes. And physical and mental health go hand in hand. So typically when one's affected, the other one is too. And it really depends on how much you use technology, how much it's gonna affect your mental health. The more you use it, the more it hurts you. So the International Archives of Ophthalmology published an article in this February, that abusing technology before bed can reduce your quality of sleep and increase symptoms of anxiety and depression. And they did this study on like undergrad med students, which I don't know what that was the best idea, because they seem like they're already under a lot of stress and pressure, so it might not just be their lack of sleep, it's probably a lot of things for them. And more time spent indoors as a kid as opposed to being like outside and playing can lead to adulthood depression, according to the Children, Youth and Environment. But Tristan Snell also claims that adulthood depression isn't always linked to your childhood behaviors, it is also linked to your adulthood behavior. So if you don't go outside as a kid and you don't go outside as an adult, you might be depressed, but if you do go outside at least a little bit when you're an adult, it's supposed to help. And tech can not only affect your health, but the way you communicate with others. So you would think with connectivity through technology, people should have faster communication with their family, but according to Family Relations by Catherine Hertland, parents will like text their kids when they want to know where they're at, just get a little update. But if you have parents who are kind of strict and they're always worried about you, they'll always be texting you. And then if you're constantly getting these text messages, you're less likely to want to respond. You're going to feel smothered and then you're gonna be like, oh, whatever, mom knows I'm at like my friend's house, she's not gonna worry about me. But maybe you forgot to tell her you were going over there, and now she's blown up your phone, but you didn't look at it. So it's like that communication's just becoming less. And about 70% of people at the study from the Utah State University said that technology interrupts their family time occasionally, which means they aren't really spending very quality family time together if you're constantly getting interrupted with technology. And most people end up spending their family time just like watching TV, so you're not actually interacting. So you want, pretty much you just want to like do yourself a favor and just go outside every once in a while. So that, you know, put away your screens, go outside. You don't need to use technology quite as much as we depend on it, but it's very nice and convenient to have, but it affects your mental and physical health and your communication. Thank you.
Thank you.